it's Jimmy from Crafts, Names, and Things. Today we're making mixed media paper, so you're just going to need a calendar and some glue, so a couple paintbrushes, and I just watered down the glue a little bit, so that's what you'll need to do, and then you'll need tons and tons of paper scraps. So I just have a whole bunch of them that I'm going to cut up in the video so you can see. You're just going to have a ton of them, and all you're basically going to do is glue everything down. You will also need tissue paper too, but we'll talk about that in a second, or you will see me put that on in a second and I'll explain it later. But I'm just going to put on some good music. I'm going to fast forward through these parts so you can watch the video, and I will see you and I will explain everything in a second. Hi guys, it's Jimmy from Crafts, Names, and Things. Today we're making mixed media paper, so you're just going to need a calendar and some glue, so a couple paintbrushes, and I just watered down the glue a little bit, so that's what you'll need to do, and then you'll need tons and tons of paper scraps. So I just have a whole bunch of them that I'm going to cut up in the video so you can see. You're just going to have a ton of them, and all you're basically going to do is glue everything down. You will also need tissue paper too, but we'll talk about that in a second, or you will see me put that on in a second and I'll explain it later. But I'm just going to put on some good music. I'm going to fast forward through these parts so you can watch the video, and I will see you and I will explain everything in a second. Hi guys, it's Shami. So I want to show you, this is how the mixed media paper turns out. This is another sheet that I did because the one that I did for the video, you couldn't see the painting really that well, so I wanted to show you just how beautiful this is. So as you can see all the pages that we decoupaged on the bottom through, and then this paper has roses on it. I don't know if you can see or not, but the tissue paper that I put on top has roses on it. So you could leave it like this if you wanted. You could also embellish it further, but this is kind of the step that I stop at because I like to treat the individual pieces differently. But I'm going to paint. So here I have some just acrylic paints that are really watery. I want you to see this consistency. They're super duper watery, okay? And I'm going to do purple and gold because those are primarily the colors that I like to use. And we're gonna, I mean, you can do so much stuff with this. You could make this your journal pages. You can make it cover for your journal. We're actually going to make a journal from this page. Specifically, you could make these little mini journals that I make and give them away as gifts, which everyone loves, with the folding technique I showed you in another video. You could do so much. You could make albums. You could just do so much with this paper. So this is why I love this paper so much. And the best part is that you use basically papers that are just discarded. Like, this is an old calendar, and primarily that's what I use. Like, this is a calendar from my mom's job that was from last year, so that's what I'm going to use here. It's a massive piece of paper that I just decoupage, and then I add the tissue paper over, as you saw in the video. So let's begin painting. So I'm just going to paint this up. I'm going to put this part in fast motion, but it's really simple. You just take your paintbrush and you just kind of apply color where you want it. Okay, so you can do as many colors as you want, as few as you want, and this really seals in that tissue paper too. I do like to be able to see the kind of the behind the color, so I don't do too much color, if that makes sense. So I like my acrylics really watered down because I want to be able to see some of those background pages. So you can do, you know, as much or as little as you want. I tend to work in kind of blocks of color, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, but do whatever you want. I mean, and if you want a really thick coat of paint, you can absolutely do that. I just like the watered down acrylics are my favorite way to do it. You could probably even do watercolor on this, I believe, and it would be awesome. But I really like just adding, and the acrylic kind of dries a little stiff. If you wanted to, you could also Mod Podge on this, just to coat it a little bit, or get some glitter Mod Podge and put that on top. It's kind of up to you, but I really just love this paper. So I'm just going to paint, and I'll show you what it looks like. After I'm done, I'll just hold it up so you can see, or I'll leave it down so you can see because it's such a massive piece of paper. And if you have any questions on how to make your own mixed media paper, please let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.